In this video, we go on a hike of about 5 miles. This is the intersection of North Spencer Field Road and West Spencer Field Road. Spencer Field, a Navy outlying field, is to the left. The time is early February 2023. The location is in Northwest Florida, in the Panhandle, Santa Rosa County. After arrival at Benny Russell Park, we start with the forest trails. Then we walk a square route of public sidewalks leaving and returning to Benny Russell Park. The walking trails are wide, level, paved loops in a wooded area. Benny Russell Park covers 29.92 acres. It has playgrounds, a splash pad, pavilions, picnic tables, restrooms, and 7/10 of a mile walking trails. So here we start our 5-mile walk. We're in Benny Russell Park, as I said, and we're walking down a connection trail from the parking lot to a loop. At this intersection, the path to the left and the path to the right comprise the loop. The path in front of us that goes straight eventually connects to the loop on the west side. We are standing on the east side of the loop. We'll divert from the path a little bit here to look at a retention pond. It's a nice place to stop during the spring or the summer when there are usually wild birds fishing in here. So now back to the trail. We are on sort of the south side of the loop. We are moving clockwise. So soon we will make a turn to the north. So ahead to the right, we're coming to a connection point of one of the cross paths. There are two pathways to cross from one side of the loop to the other. This pathway, connecting pathway to the right, goes back to the starting point where the access lane took us into the start of the loop. Just far enough down there around the corner, we can't really see the junction. Let's continue walking on the outer loop on the west side, and we're heading north. Ahead of us at the Blue Barrel is another intersection. Well, not an intersection, it's a junction point. That's the second cross-connecting path between both sides of the outer loop trail. Again, this right trail to the right, does connect from the west end of the west side of the loop to the east side of the loop. Weather's been kind of oddly warm here, and some of the things out here are going into bloom. As we approach the north end of the loop, you know, the semicircular type curve to the right. We'll pass a housing development that sits on the boundary of the park, and we'll make the turn following the loop and head south. During this walk, I'm sure you've heard the sound of helicopters in the background. There's an exercise of training going on right now, and they will spend the day passing over this area. Apparently this is some kind of a turning point, so for wherever they're coming from, they make a mark somewhere here in this area, make a turn and circle back to wherever they're supposed to go for their next checkpoint. I know we're on the north side, heading south, because you'll notice the moss on the trunks of the trees. This connection point in front of us is the junction with the second path I pointed out a few minutes ago. So again, we're standing on the east side of the loop, and we're looking back to the west side. And it's somewhat difficult, but you may be able to pick out the connection on the west side of the loop. Let us continue. Somewheres on the internet, I read that the Benny Russell Park Trail is 7/10 of a mile. I don't know if that's in total, the loop plus the 2 cross paths, or if only the outer loop. So we're coming back to the point where we started the walk around the loop. So again, the path I'm walking on now and the path in front of us comprise the outer loop. The path to the right is one of the connectors to the other side of the loop on the west side. And we swing back with the camera now to look back towards the park itself, and we'll walk down this extension. So we'll cross the small parking lot, walk down that wide sidewalk, and then we'll go to the right by the pavilions, the splash pad, the gym area, make a left turn, walk down that road to the intersection of North Spencer and West Spencer. And we'll start a rectangular walk around the 4 corners of Spencer Field. At the end of this fence, we turn left and walk towards Spencer Field. To the left is the Benny Russell parking lot and the shaded playgrounds. To the right, we will cross and continue going towards Spencer Field. We are approaching the intersection of West Spencer Field Road and North Spencer Field Road. At this intersection, there are no stop signs for West Spencer Field Road. There are stop signs only on North Spencer Field Road. There are distance markers around Spencer Field. Going counterclockwise, you know how far you have traveled, and therefore going clockwise, you know the distance back to here, the start-end point. There are sidewalks on all four sides of Spencer Field. They are straight and they are level. From West Spencer Field Road, we will turn left onto South Spencer Field Road. We've arrived at the intersection of South Spencer Field Road and East Spencer Field Road. We will turn left. We have walked a little more than halfway around the Spencer Field sidewalks. the corner of East Spencerfield Road and North Spencerfield Road. Another marker, 3.25 miles completed. Ahead is the intersection of North Spencerfield Road and West Spencerfield Road, the starting point for our walk around the field. We cross the intersection and walk back into Benny Russell Park and to our starting point of this 5-mile walk. This brings us back to our beginning where we started our 5-mile walk. We did not see any grand vistas of majestic mountains and valleys. There were no ocean landscapes. There were no prairies extending into the horizon. We had 5 miles of paved trails and sidewalks, a place where the residents and visitors to Santa Rosa County can walk, run, ride the bicycles at their leisure. Thank you for watching.